Nurture Dreams has been created to empower, inspire, and motivate viewers with extraordinary stories of ordinary people. Come, join us to unfold the path breaking journey and watch how cherished dreams transform lives. Our guest for today is a passionate teacher who set up and nurtured a culturally rich learning center to introduce our heritage to the current generation. She initiated to impart India's wealth of culture through shlokas, music, mythological stories, and folk songs. The institute, which was started with just two children, has now grown to more than 500 students as it expanded its repertoire to include classical dance, chess, and several other hobby classes. This institute also trains children online based in countries like US, Japan, UK, and the Middle East. She also heads IQ Gnana Foundation, which works at enhancing the knowledge of a student to apply what they learn in academics. IQ Gnana partners with schools across Bengaluru to identify bright minds through competitive exams. These students are then provided scholarships funded by IQ Gnana Foundation to complete their academic dreams. Though their reach is currently concentrated in Bengaluru and few other cities in Karnataka, they have plans to expand their base across India. In conversation with Mrs. Ramyaa Raghuu, founder of Gnana Center of Learning.
Namaste, Ramya.
Namaste, Shubha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, Shubha.
Very happy and feeling very good to have you here. Thank you for accepting my invitation and coming to my show. Really very happy.
It's my pleasure and honor, Shubha, to be on such a great platform.
Coming to your journey. So you were born and brought up in Bangalore,
Right.
and you had your the normal life of getting married and having responsibilities, children. Amidst this, you did your degree, being a graduate in pure science. You did, uh, graduation in law after marriage, and having your own law firm and being a spouse who is a lawyer himself. Why you didn't, think of working in your own law firm? And first thing, secondly, I would like to know why you ventured into something which is very different from your education, or was there any influence of your upbringing or your childhood learning to what you are today? Has your upbringing helped you in shaping up of today what you are today? Please let us
Sure. Coming to your first question, why I did not continue as a lawyer. Yes, it would have been a very nice way for me to be a lawyer because I already had a platform and a godfather in the profession. My husband was already a leading lawyer in India. He was a Supreme Court advocate. It was very easy for me. Of course, I did work for a couple of months in our residential office, our law firm. But somewhere I felt after my second child, I felt they need a nurturing, they need a mother who will guide them throughout in the way of life. I believe each one, comes on this earth with a purpose. So somewhere it's imbibed in my heart. I'm here to give something to the society. I'm here to do something on our culture and heritage. Otherwise, my destiny would not have pulled me into this field today. So I believe strongly in that purpose that God has designed for me.
Yeah.
So this is the first question. And coming to the second question that you told me, definitely my upbringing into the culture was done by my mother and my grandparents. Um they have imbibed things where I have learned about each characters of our Hindu mythology. We know a number of stories about them. They would never tell us a fox story, a crow story. We would all hear was the mythological stories from our grandparents. They would put us to sleep with those stories. And the minute we get up, a cultural routine
literally
of
grown up with those stories.
we would also attend so many cultural events. So this is how that interest towards this culture interest towards learning has come.
Okay. So that has literally helped you shape up today what you are.
Definitely.
And yeah, so you started a venture called Gnana, which is a child enrichment center. You know, they
Correct.
are being taken care. You know, if a working mom can, be peaceful at office, leaving their child in your center. Tell
Sure.
us about your Gnana Center for Learning. I know Gnana means knowledge. So,
Right.
as the
As the
name
name
says,
itself,
yeah.
right. So, Gnana Center for Learning was started in the year 2013. I actually quit my legal or law profession, and I started nurturing my kids with this culture, with stotras, with mythology. They started slowly giving up the best performances outside, maybe some Ganesha festival or a gathering which was held. So many of my friends and their kids recognized this and they wanted to learn. They came up to me and asked me, "Will you start teaching my kids?" So that is when this thought of starting Gnana Center for Learning came into my head. So post this, I started the class with two kids who were my friends' children, and the journey started from there. Especially for a working mother, she has a full package. She can sit, relax, and concentrate on her work, just forgetting that her child has reached, her child
No,
is
the
not
child is
reached.
given in a good hands.
Right. So we would take care, giving them what they like. A variety of foods or the menu was fixed. Then after that, they would do their homeworks. Even the homework assistance was given, taking care of the tuitions here, which we call as enrichment program, and the hobbies if they want music, dance, shloka, whatever, a variety of hobbies, around 7 to 8 hobby classes.
Hmm.
So all this was a full package. Then the mother would quietly come and stand out and wait for the child to go at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the night
Okay, with
with
all
a happy face.
activities done.
Yeah, all activities done. In fact, there was always a wait time for her telling Mama 5 minutes, Mama 10 minutes. That would in fact make her really happy.
You
Oh,
know,
my child.
it gives the contentment of giving something good to the child.
Yeah, it shows that yes, they're enjoying their time here.
So successfully, you have established an enrichment center with all the activities. So you didn't stop at that, and you went ahead and you started something called IQ Gnana. Tell us about this foundation.
Uh, to tell you first, IQ Gnana is a brainchild of my husband. It was started in the year 2016. We conduct competitive exams for children. The basic idea behind this is we give the basic concepts. So, and we go in line with the academics. So, whatever the child has learned in the school, a brush up or a thorough concept review happens by going through this exam because we cover each and every concept that is covered. And the questions are framed in an MCQ form so that they will not miss out anything. So they'll know the right option. So it's answer to the point. So then they also are given an award in the form of scholarship. The best three students from each class, that is first standard, second standard. Because our exam is in three levels. That is elementary, where the major elementary level questions happen. Then the scholar level, a little higher than that. Then the achiever level. So this happens from class 1 to 10 as of now, and we'll be starting with 11 and 12 the coming year.
So how is the response across? Where all your presently you're having your
We initially started
schools.
with Karnataka and Bangalore majorly because we are the residents of Bangalore. Then slowly we spread our wings to Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh by the second year. Now we are into Delhi, Maharashtra, Mumbai also. Planning to get a few with Pune also this year.
Okay.
And most of the KVs are also tied up with us, especially the ones in Karnataka. And we also have a permission from KVs to run it across their KV centers.
Oh, that is great. Uh, One of the prestigious institutions in India. What were the kind of challenges you faced in both? While shaping up Jnana Center and shaping up IQVIA. Please share.
Initially, there were places where I've not gone to so many functions, I've not attended some critical moments which my presence was required there. It was very tough for my family to handle this also initially. Gradually, seeing my dedication into this, my achievements started coming up in front of them. That is when they decide, yes, we have to give her a little time to do this. Any startup for that matter needs around 5 years at least to bud up to its shape, to do the break even or to show what it is to the world. At least by the end of fifth year, you know the path, you know how you need to go ahead. Definitely, I faced a lot of challenges during this time, but special thanks to my family who were behind me for 100%. I can tell 101% also. They stood next to me, supported me, motivated me. Yes, there are times where I have bursted out telling, okay, a thought giving process, how do I go about this when my children were young? Children face a lot of health issues or any tantrums from school. All this is there. Once your report cards are out, they will not be the A plus initially when the mothers are busy. So tuning up them to do their own studies, to do their own work, everything comes up as a big challenge. Majorly for her mother, her children are life. So she cannot see them going down in any way. When we are teaching so many kids outside, why not the two kids of my house? In fact, my kids are lucky enough, they grew up with just not each of them like sister or the elder or the younger sister. They grew up with a whole lot of children of Gnana Center. They can tell they had around 50 siblings with them, with whom they grew up. They enjoyed that time. The tuning, the grooming happened the way it happened to the other kids also. I was definitely not very partial to them, made them grow like any other kid in the center. So that has given them a lot of boosting, that independence, that energy, and that go getter attitude right now. So I'm very happy about that. And
Yeah,
definitely the
I have a
reward for.
point here. When you're talking about parenting, the guilt and grooming up, how I get them to, shaping up, being a working mom. What is the kind of advice you would like to give to our working moms or working parents to, give a wholesome development to the children?
I would definitely tell all the working moms, give them that independence, grow them as an independent child. Don't be a mother who will clutch and hold them like as if they're in a cradle. It's okay, set them free. That's when you can see their true colors. We should not. Yes, we
Their
should
true
guide them, but
version.
right, guide them, be next to them, ensure that they don't go into the path which is not needed for them, but at the same time giving independence, seeing how they're going to start flying. Just tell them that yes, going to different routes is going to be harmful. You have to follow your path since you're children now, but after that, beyond that, set them free, allow them to think, use their creativity. So that
Yeah.
is what is important.
Yeah. What are the future plans of Jnana?
With regard to the future plans of Gnana, we have now had just the level exams, then the online coaching, the offline coaching, then the certification and the medals for each levels. But somewhere I feel this is not enough. So we are coming up with a dashboard for the students wherein we are including all the PDF documents, few shloka recitals that they have learned till date. Then another new concept that we have started with is the mythological stories with moral derivations. So children are exposed to these stories via small clippings, which will be available in our website and dashboard. Each child, as they pass through the levels, they will be given certain flags which they can unlock and start viewing the stories whenever it's needed. I call it a holistic learning because they definitely don't need an assistant of a mother or father sitting next to them while they're learning. A
Mhm.
dashboard does all the work that a tutor or the parent who's going to sit next to the child and guide them.
Okay.
So this is the kind of plan we are coming up with. And of course, different branches for Gnana is on its way from next year.
Great to know, and all the very best for future endeavors. And may God give you more power to you to give, what. whatever you're planning to give it to the society back.
Thank you, Shubha, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. This is the first of the interview I've been giving outside, and I just went through a couple of videos that you have already done. They are amazing. Few questions are brainstorming. They are also a thought process for the new budding entrepreneurs to think about or give you a confidence and that boosting which is required for an
Thank you so
entrepreneur.
much.
Your words in that means a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind gesture. It means a lot to me as well. Thank you for so much. Again, I'm very honored to have you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Namaste.
Shubha. Thank you. Namaste.
Hi friends, this is Ranjana Joshi here. I'm here to share my experience with Gnana Center for Learning. I'm associated with this center for 4 long years and I have found this center to be very interesting and very fantastic. My daughter goes to shloka classes as well as music class in this center, and mind you, in these 4 years I have found one-to-one attention in this center. There's a drastic change in my daughter, so I feel Gnana Center for Learning is the best place for learning hobby classes. Thank you.
As the saying goes, where there is a will, there is a way, holds true for our guest of today, Mrs. Ramyaa Raghuu. We saw how her passion and dedication paved way to nurture her dream, which is truly inspiring. Friends, if you are on the pathway of nurturing your dreams, then do not give up. Thank you for watching and appreciating these achievers. We encourage viewers to share their views with us and also share details of achievers in their midst who can be part of our show. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.